Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to my Thursday Q&A. If you don't know how these videos work, check the description below because I laid it all out for you. So let's get started on it. Let's get down and dirty. The Real Tiacha says, what did you put on your ceiling of the van? I know you talked about covering the screws, but those little things look kind of random, like maybe glow in the dark. Somebody else asked this question too. I think it's at the end. I was supposed to bring it to the beginning, but forgot. They are glow-in-the-dark stars, and they are amazing. I absolutely love them. It's so cool to be able to lay in bed and just like look up and like all these stars. It's so cool. I'm so glad I did that. This is the coolest thing ever, man. Highly recommend them. Highly recommend them. Dirty Rotten Insult says, do you think listening to a lot of music with a negative message can affect your outlook on life? I used to listen to a lot of extreme metal, but I don't anymore because I feel it makes me carry more anger. This is kind of a complex one, and I'm just going to speak for myself. I don't know about generally, but for myself, when I was young, when I was like a teenager and a young adult, I was really angry like, all the time. And the thing that made me feel better was extreme metal. I'd listen to Slayer, or Pantera, or Cannibal Corpse, or whatever, all kinds of Swedish death metal and stuff, black metal, and it would intensify my anger, and then I felt like I could let it go. And I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's like I'm not the only one feeling this way, or if it's like I'm in a space where it's okay to feel this angry, it's okay to feel this sad, it's okay to feel these things that are ugly and not comfortable. But after I listened to them and I was able to like really get into it, I was able to really let them go and feel all right. And it was really, I think that like Slayer and Pantera and, you know, all the bands I used to listen to really probably kept me from killing someone because I was a freaking angry person. On the other hand, though, now when I listen to extreme metal, if I'm not already angry and just need to like purge that anger, it definitely puts me in a like kind of a negative space, and I have to be really like self-aware to even notice it because it's kind of subtle. I notice the same thing. My parents watch the news a lot, and whenever I can hear it going on and there's all the negative, it brings me down, man. It really like our environments really affect us, and I think that there's some subconscious thing where it's kind of like you think about, you know, you hang out with a group of people, you start to become them. I think if you hang out with enough art or media or whatever, enough negativity in any way, you're gonna start to become it on some level. That's just what I've experienced within myself. I haven't spent very much time researching this kind of thing, but I have a feeling that those are probably valid points. But I don't know for certain. They're true for me. So, yeah. Alyssa McGrath says, so my question is, can you please tell me what the name of your fridge is? Yeah, I named him Herbie. No, it's a Dometic CF50, and it's amazing. Everybody who lives mobily or in any fashion should have a fridge, man. Because, I mean, all the money you can save, it's a big upfront cost. This thing was like $600 new, but I don't have to eat out nearly as much, and I can make bulk food, and I can save it, and I can have fresh vegetables and fresh cheese if I want cheese, or fresh meat if I want fresh meat. I don't have to eat canned stuff all the time, or dried stuff. You just save so much money by having your own food ready to eat, and also the health costs. You know, if you can eat healthier, which a fridge definitely allows you to do, then you don't have to go to the doctor as much, and you feel better, and everything is just better when you're healthy. So I think it's an amazing investment that absolutely everybody should do. I have a video on this fridge, how we roll, guest stars in it. You should check that out. That's in my Van Dwelling playlist. Check out my playlist, guys. I've got like every video is organized into a playlist. I've got some good ones. I got vlogging, Van Dwelling, the YouTube series now, Q&A playlist. Just click on one and check out the vids, man. Stoner Butt Munch says, do you live stream? If not, would you ever consider it? I would absolutely consider it, and I've been looking into ways to do it, the best way to do it, and it seems like the YouTube live feature has got some quirks that need to be worked out before I even want to mess with it. There's kind of a big thing in YouTube going on right now where it's too easy for someone to falsely copyright claim you, and it's just a pain in the butt. Like, everybody's having problems with it, so I'm going to wait until those things get resolved. Plus, my main issue is I don't always have a reliable network connection, and a lot of times in order to have Wi-Fi on my laptop, I have to be parked pretty close to a building, which is kind of weird to be in my van live streaming with a bunch of people outside. I don't know why that makes me so uncomfortable, but it does, and it's really unstealthy, and I don't know, it just creates a sense of weirdness and maybe even paranoia to other people. So I'm going to figure out a way to do it. I'm going to figure out if I can do it from my phone. If I could do it from my phone, that would be amazing. And yeah, I'm even looking into Facebook live streaming. And when I say looking into, I mean to look into that soon. Not that I actually have been. I've just been so busy trying to get out of here and get back on the road. But yeah, those are my intentions, and it's on my list of things to research and figure out. I think that could be really cool, and I think it'd be really cool to incorporate it in the Q&A when I can too. So instead of recording these Wednesday night, I could just hop online and live stream, answer all the questions in the live stream, and then run another hour of like live back and forth real time questions with people. I think that would be really cool. So I want to figure out how to make that happen, but also like a live thing with my patrons, 'cause I think that would be really cool to have a special like once a month or maybe once every 2 weeks. I have no idea how to do that yet, and it's taking a lot more research than just Googling and getting a simple answer. But I do intend to, yes, absolutely. Gregory Holzman, when buying auto insurance, did you look for the price or quality of the insurance? I looked for the price because I was broke as hell. So yeah, I went for price, and I've been with Progressive for a long time. They give you breaks the longer you're with them, so that's a very good marketing strategy on their part. It's worked very well for me too, because I save. Seems like I'm saving a lot of money. Maybe I should shop around a little more. PhillyComputerspot.com. Man, you've been watching my videos for a long time. You've been around since the beginning, man. I appreciate you. And your question is, I'm sure they don't pull much, but do you think that the new switch you put in for the lights, these guys over here, use much more of your battery? I noticed they stay lit while your lights are on, and just wondering if they can cause more drainage. They absolutely could, but like you said, I don't think it's much at all, and they actually haven't been lighting up anymore, or at least the one that I have for the fairy lights. I don't know why, it just stopped. Maybe the bulb burnout or something, I don't know. It's just a single little bulb. I'm not sure if it's incandescent or LED. I'm guessing it's incandescent, the way it lights up kind of slow, and it was really like warm in color. But yeah, I don't think it was much. It might even just be a coil. I think it's just a coil, and that must be why it burned out. Yeah, you can't really see. I need to maybe I'll pull the old one out, or the other one for the blue lights that were on the bottom, and take it apart. Yeah, I don't think it's much. I wasn't worried about it. John Frogger, sounds like Ferrari. Is Buck Naked your porn name? I'm not at liberty to say. Tim Turner. Whoa, I got famous people on here. How do I get a sticker? IntoTheMystery13.com/shop. Link is in the description to IntoTheMystery13.com, and then just click on the shop tab. And there you go. Thank you so much for your support. Greatly appreciate it. Jay Clark, y'all. Why do you affiliate yourself with the beliefs of Christianity? I do not affiliate myself with any ideology or any distinct system of thought. I like to think that I pick a little bit out of all these different ideologies and kind of form my own. Yeah, in no way do I mean to represent myself as a Christian or a Republican or a Democrat or an atheist or anything. I just am. Chloe Green, what type of vehicle is this? This is a 2001 Chevrolet Astro, and I love it. Technomad UK, love your lighting. What lights are they? These are fairy lights, and they are amazing. You should buy them because they make you feel good. Jacob Walford, is there any chance of a van tour once the rebuild is complete? Absolutely. You know, I was checking out on my Facebook. I have this thing that tells you, like, here's your post from a year ago, and it showed me this post where I was so excited because I had 100 subscribers and I had like 600 views on my van tour video, my original one, and I was just so excited about it. And I've been thinking, and this like totally absolutely verified it for me, that I would go back to the same spot where I did my original van tour video, which was my first big video that got like any views at all, and do the van tour on that spot. Plus, by the time I get to Salem, Massachusetts from Portland, Oregon, where I am now, I'll have lived in this thing a bit, and I'll know what's really working and what's not, and I'll be able to say, hey, this bed system is awesome, or hey, I wish I would have done this bed a little bit differently, or I wish I would have done this differently, or this works great. You know, I like injecting the real, like, not just this is what it is, but this is what it is and how well it works kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So, Salem, Massachusetts, it's going to be great. Willows Park, my favorite park in the world, and the clam chowder they have at the little place there. Oh, it's so good. I know, vegan thing, but clam chowder, dude. I'm sorry. I'm in New England. I'm eating it. Oh, man. Good times ahead of me. Let's see here. Jonathan Caban, do you smoke weed, smoke cigarettes, or drink? What are your vices? My biggest vice is fart pranks on YouTube. I love watching fart prank videos, and it's such a waste of time. Well, it's kind of a waste of time. I mean, I could be using that to learn all kinds of stuff, but it makes me laugh, and it just lightens everything up and makes everything funny. And I love fart videos. I don't smoke weed. I don't use any other mind-altering substances except for alcohol. Every once in a great while. I've had like 2 wine coolers since I was here. I think I had one in New Orleans. I had a hard cider or something. I had a hard cider in Florida once. And that's probably about it for the last like year or two on alcohol. I smoke cigarettes a little bit, like 1 or 2 a day most of the time. Especially now that DJ Vendetta, check out his YouTube channel, hooked me up with a new battery. My battery box, mod box for my e-cig died. So now I vape most of the time. I do smoke cigarettes a little bit, 1 or 2 a day. That's what I'm down to. I'm working on just like cutting it out completely, but moderation. I think it's all right. Frost Freedom, are you still afraid of bears? It seems like the things you used to be afraid of aren't so fearful anymore. That's definitely true. I am afraid of bears, but I have enough logical, I researched them so that I would know, so that when I see a bear, if I have a panic attack or if I get freaked out, then I have enough, knowledge to know that, hey, dude, this is nothing to worry about. I should be way more afraid driving my van around. There's way more things that are likely to hurt me or kill me than a bear. So, logically, I'm not, but instinctually, I think we're probably supposed to be afraid of bears. I think that, it's a good thing to be afraid of bears, because if we weren't a lot more, the statistics would probably be a lot higher of bear attacks. So, yeah, I'm still a little afraid of bears, but I'm logically, it's a logical level now. It's not like a straight paranoia like it used to be. Almost Alternative. That's such a good name for a channel. Almost Alternative. It just whoosh, I don't know. That's smooth. I dig it. Have you considered a trip to the Osho Center in Pune, India? I had not until you told me about it. I do know who Osho is. I have watched lots of his YouTube videos. Have not read any of his books yet. I'm not a huge reader. I'm more of a listener. But I would definitely love to go there someday. Absolutely. Daryl Barron. Fire extinguisher. Yes, I have one. Everybody should. They're great. They can save your life. Adamski says, you mentioned that you are now planning to come to Australia. Any idea which state? Would love the opportunity to sit around a campfire with a few beers. I will take you up on that when I get there. And you mentioned a few other really cool places as well. It looks like probably Queensland. Northern, where is she? Mackay, I think, is probably where I'll end up. I don't know. Maybe Brisbane. Maybe Gold Coast. I don't know. I've kind of got a job, I think, landed there, but it'll be traveling, which is awesome. And then save up for enough for a new 4x4 super badass. Maybe not the ultra Unimog thing I was talking about yet. Maybe something in between, but something like a $20,000 vehicle. And then travel all over Australia. I want to go back bush. I want to be able to go out in the bush for a month, no problem. And just travel all the way around Australia like I have been in the U.S. I think that would be epic. And then eventually do that around the world. So, yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'll see you there, man. Ryan Blake, love the videos, man. Keep it up. Right on, dude. Have you looked into the Mandela Effect? If so, what are your opinions on it? Whew, that is some trippy stuff. I have looked into that. That is some trippy stuff, dude. I have no idea what that's about. It could be totally just some weird psychological effect. The government could be reaching alternate universes through CERN or whatever. I have no idea what's going on with that. It's a trip. That's all I know. It's definitely very, very interesting to me. I hope I never get set on an answer, because I like the mystery of it, of not knowing. I think not knowing is such a better place to be in than knowing, because knowing something limits you from everything else except for the thing that you know. Why not be open to everything? And hey, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. That's so much more fun. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Joe P. While on the road, what is the longest you've gone without talking to another human? That would be when I was on my motorcycle the first time I did the trip, and I spent a week in Colorado at this place and didn't see a single person. That was cool. that was really good for me. That was really good for me. That was good. I think everybody should do that. Um, I'm very introverted. I'm very good by myself. I was an only child, grew up in the country. Best friend was a dog. I played with horses and goats, and like I was alone a lot. So I'm kind of used to that. So it's not a thing for me. I know other people, especially like really extroverted people, like need interaction like all the time. I'm great alone for quite a while. I spent 2 weeks alone one time, completely alone, no human contact. I went a little crazy, but I was smoking a lot of weed and drinking a lot of vodka and seeing how long I could stay up. And I stayed up like 2 days and I started getting paranoid and feeling really, really weird. I was like, you know what? I just need to sleep. This is not cool. But yeah, I got a little paranoid towards the end. I think a lot of that was the weed and the alcohol and seeing how long I could stay awake thing. Um, yeah, that was a weird experience. I'm never gonna do that again. At least with the weed and vodka and all that. Being alone, I think is great. I love being alone. One question left. Wow, that's it. Piaxeo. I'm sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Why are the tops of your side cabinets all warped up like that at the end? That would drive me nuts. You know what? I thought that at first too, but now I just whatever, dude. Nothing's perfect. They are warped because the lids themselves are really, really thin plywood, and when the temperature changes or the humidity changes, they just keep warping, and that's just the way it is, man. Plus, these cabinets, I learned how to make perfectly square cabinets after I made these side ones, so they're not perfectly square, and the lids do not sit flush, flat down, which, you know what, that's too bad, but I still think this build is totally badass, and if that's the only part that I really messed up, like, so be it, dude. This build rocks. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to love yourself, and I will see you next time. Woo!